Welcome back to Traffic Masters Academy. In this section of the YouTube marketing module, I want to talk about YouTube annotations. This is something that not a lot of people use, and I think it can be very powerful. It's definitely the next level of understanding in the technical side, the power of using YouTube videos and annotations. So let's first talk about what are annotations. It's really as simple as this. You put a video up on YouTube. You go to the annotation section when you're logged into your account. It's the only way you can put a video up anyway. You go to the annotation section, and there's quite a few different things that I'm going to want you to go out and test and play with. And really, I'm saying that because YouTube changes these little possibilities all the time when it comes to annotations, but the concept is this. I can highlight an area on my video, literally maybe even some text that I've typed onto my video or that I'm floating inside my video. Remember when we talked earlier, your web address floating in a banner, text or a banner up on your video. You can highlight that area and now make it clickable from YouTube. What that means is in your video, you can say, click the link right here in the video. It'll take you over to my website, and you can specifically link them from any video annotation over to any page on your website. Now there's some technical aspects, and I'll give you the idea and the direction that you need to go to get these done, but it's essentially annotations are a way to make video navigation links. Beware of this one thing. YouTube videos are mobile enabled. So if you are doing a lot of annotations, those clickable areas on a mobile phone, if you're watching the video on a mobile device, are not live and cannot be clicked. So it's sometimes smart, often smart, if you're going to say click the link or click this area in my video, also say if you're on a mobile device, just go on over to, in my case, followterry.com. I give them the web address. Now, let me just give you a visual example. This is a video that I'm viewing of myself up on YouTube. And the annotation section, it changes all the time. That's why I'm not necessarily going to do a live training of how to do annotations, but I'm making you aware of them. And Google Google slash YouTube will give you all the training you need to help you understand how to do annotations. But like I said, it's literally just making an area. If you look at this graphic right here where it says followterry.com, I can actually highlight that area and make it clickable. So when someone clicks it right inside my video, it's going to take them over to my website. Now, you can see, click this little, it's almost like a little chat box icon below the video. And as of the time that I'm making this training, that's where it's at. But nonetheless, when you're inside of YouTube and editing one of your videos, you're going to get the ability to do or create what's called annotations. Now, what happens is it takes you over to an editing platform that looks similar to this. And over in the right-hand side where it says add annotation right here, this is a drop-down box and it allows you to choose 4 or 5 different types. Now you got to play with it. In this particular case, I believe I chose the note. Okay, so in this particular case, I chose the note, and what that allows me to do, if you look in the bottom or lower hand right, it allows me to do the link checkbox and actually link them directly over to my website. However, let's stop for a second and get a little technical. This will not work right out of the box if you have not set up your YouTube channel correctly. Now, I'm not here necessarily to show you that, but I'm going to give you the idea, and you need to go in and make this happen. See how next to the link area it says associated website in the lower right-hand section here, associated website? You won't get that option unless you've done exactly what I'm going to tell you right here. And again, as long as you are aware now and you know that this can be done, you know what you need to do. So to make that link and that associated website drop-down box even available to yourself, you're going to first have to go over to what's called the Google Webmaster Tools section. You, as a Google account owner, YouTube account owner, you have access to what's called Google Webmaster Tools, and all you do is you type in your web address and you do what's called verify it with Google Webmaster Tools. What they will do is they'll give you a little snippet of code, and then you can take it over to your website. You need to upload that file to your website via what's called FTP. If you have cPanel on your web host, just put that file, upload it to the root of your web address, and then you can go back to Google Webmaster Tools, click the verify button. They'll sense that you have that it's just a little text file. It's a bunch of numbers.html. So they'll look for that. And once it's there, then you are verified, because they're not going to let you link off to a website that you don't own. They're just not going to let that happen. So do whatever it takes. Go Google how to create YouTube annotations, how to get a verified web address. And you can add all the verified web addresses you want as long as they're websites that you own. So that's kind of the technical representation and idea of how to make it happen. And if this isn't available to you, or this type of annotation where you can create a link, if it's not available to you, you just have to get a verified website. Pretty straightforward.